It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. We'll see the Indiana Pacers and the 2010s team. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. We've got West. Paul George is out there with George Hill. Then it's Roy Hibbert, and it's Turner in at the 3. Now here is Hill. Outside Turner. Passes to Hibbert. With the crossover. Tries yet again. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Harden surveying the D. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
James, no good. And here are the Pacers now. Outside, George. Hill has the open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
That's where Hill really excels as a shooter in those catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Here's Curry with the 3. Up again. James on the follow.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Hill against Howard. Pass to George. There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Nice dime to the open man. George Hill, more of a combo guard, making things happen right there.
And Curry has it in the corner. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Curry's got 5.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
They get it back. West. Great D that time from Howard.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Took him no time at all on that one. He has 5.
Woo, putting in work, LeBron. Cooking from deep.
Hill against Howard. Here's Turner. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And stolen by Hibbert. To the paint, here's West. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And really, the entire game of David West is all about wanting it more, playing harder. Those points illustrate just that.
And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Pacers. They trail by 1. The pass to George. With the drive, and he gets it to go. George has got his second bucket of the game to go.
So slippery when he's driving the ball. Paul George makes it look easy.
And the dunk by James.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. James has gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Harden against George. Unloads from 9. That one a little long.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Oh, great find there from Harden. He's just so good at finding his teammates in rhythm.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Outside Hill. And James pulls it down.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And the basket by Harden.
And this is what the offense is designed to produce. Slipping Harden into the corner for a 3. That's money.
Hill kicks to Turner. Here's Hibbert looking to end the run. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside, and the dunk by James.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Pacers trail by 8. Hill passes to Hibbert. And here's George for three. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Durant with it, picked up by Turner. And LeBron throws it down.
And what's amazing to me, how little James has lost athletically.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. A different look for the 2010s team. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Curry. Leonard comes in for Kevin Durant. And Paul subbed in for Howard. Indiana also making some changes. Luis Scola, he's checked in for West. Williams comes in for Evan Turner. And it's Watson in for Paul George. 1:16 left in the first quarter. And Watson with the basket on the assist by Williams.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Leonard dishes to Harden. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Now here's Hibbert. Still scoreless. Williams a screen on Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Steps back. Hill. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. And so it's the 2010s team with it. It's a 10-point game. And LeBron throws it down.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now here's Watson. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Outside Williams from the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
15 seconds left in the first quarter. Loads it up for Davis and stolen by Hibbert. Here's Scola. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the 2010s team. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Right back after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And for the 2010s team, guys, what jumps out so far, stat-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
Pacers trail by 7. On the court for Indiana. Scola out there with Mahinmi. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Davis. And it's Watson in at the point guard position. Now, here is George. 5 to shoot. Top of the key. Here's Mahinmi. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
Here is Watson following the basket by Anthony Davis. Mahinmi, a screen on Harden. And Davis pulls it down.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
It's stolen by Watson. Down low, here's Mahinmi. And he banks in the layup. Mahimi's got 4 points in the quarter.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
The 3 from Davis. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the 2010s team leads by 8.
You like how Anthony Davis uses the entire perimeter, finds a shot down in the corner, and sinks it.
Watson finds Mahinmi. Right side George. Over Harden. And his offensive struggles continue. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the 2010s team. It's stolen by Davis. It's George on the wing, and it's George finishing it off.
With authority, Paul George wanted them to feel that one.
Floats it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Watson surveying the D. Scola, a screen on Paul. Watson, the pass to Scola. And the dunk by Scola.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Stolen by Harden. To the inside. Here's Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Still has some athleticism left in the tank. Melo finishing with force.
Stolen by Harden. To the middle. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And it's Davis finishing it off.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well. Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
So timeout called here, the first for the 2010s team. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Mahinmi. West comes in for Luis Scola. Evan Turner, he's checked in for Davis. And George Hills subbed in for George. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now the NBA is finally testing out in-game penalties for flopping. It's one free throw for the opposing team. Now, when you ask people around the league, everybody was ready for this. When the goal is to trick the officials instead of getting the right call, you need to nip that in the bud. Kevin?
Yep, no argument here, DA. Thank you. Now here's Hibbert. Still yet to score.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Watson. Here's Turner. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist. Watson's got 6 assists now in the game.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
James has a two-pointer. Gets to the corner and buries it. James has got 15 points.
LeBron is showing he can still dial it up whenever he wants. Put the ball in his hands and let him go to work.
Watson's shot is off. And so it's the 2010s team with it. They have a 9-point lead. LeBron going to work inside.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Here's Hill. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
George Hill saw the opportunity, got right to the cup.
Floats it up for James. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
A different look for the 2010s team. Kevin Durant's checked in for Kawhi Leonard, and it's James Harden in for Wade. And Indiana with a change here, too. George is checked in for C.J. Watson. George finds Hill. West outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Turner. Hits the front of the rim and out. Inside, Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
You know that's where Howard wants to go. Where's the rim protection?
.46 seconds left in the second quarter. Hill against Howard. For 3. Here's Hibbert. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Hibbert's got 4 this quarter.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Kevin Durant takes pride in playing the right way. He looks to make the extra pass and set up his teammates.
Now here's Hibbert. And he uses the glass on the layup. Hibbert's got 6 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Curry against Hill. Curry looking it over. There's the three. It's not going to go for him. And so that's the end of the first half. The 2010s team out in front, leading by 9. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
So with Westbrook on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. James is out there with Curry. Then there's Howard. Then it's Harden, and it's KD in at the 3 spot. And so it's the 2010s team with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. KD, that's for 2. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Durant's got the first bucket of the third here for the 2010s team. Pacers trail by 11. To the inside. Hibbert gets the bucket.
And really can't complain about the D there. That's just all Hibbert, keeping his focus and able to convert. It helps that his shot is just about impossible to block.
Hill with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And there it is for him.
He has to show real leadership out there and take this game into his own hands because he's shooting the ball well.
Count that bucket.
He is at a different level when you start talking about handling the basketball. One of the best to ever do it.
So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Here's George. Kevin Durant with the rebound. George has gone only 3 of 10 here from the floor. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
Misread each other on the pass, tried to recover, but too late.
Here is Hill. He's got 5. Outside Turner. The tray. Kept alive. Hibbert. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Dwight Howard. The Pacers have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
For the Pacers, Roy Hibbert.
And both free throws good for Roy Hibbert. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Harden kicks to Howard. KD dishes to Curry. Here's LeBron. LeBron, the extra effort.
We still see the fire of LeBron James. After all these years, he's still fighting.
Pass to Hibbert. Over Curry. And with that, the 2010s team lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Hibbert. Hibbert's gone a nice 5 of 8 shooting from the floor. Harden's shot is off.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
All the officials are all over that one.
Indiana shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
David West. 2 shots.
And David West drops them both. Here's KD. Harden finds James. Back to Harden. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough openings to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Something Paul George has a ton of is talent. The way he moves, the way he reads the floor, he's got a sixth sense for this game.
He dishes it to Hill. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Personal foul.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Harden gets the bucket.
Well, this is a smart play by Dwight. Doesn't have a shot himself, so he moves the ball.
George with the ball. 8 points for him, and the basket by Hill.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
James, no good. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. They trail by 3. Outside Turner. Down low. Here's West. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. West has got 8 points.
In the paint, West has a great mix of size and flexibility, so he has multiple ways to get around the defense.
And it's Indiana's ball. They're on a 17-7 run. To the paint, and the stuff by West. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
No one near James as he lets it go. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Those long arms help Howard clean up the glass, and then he sends it right back.
Now Hill. He's got 9.
2 minutes.
Nobody near George. The shot's good on the assist by West. George has got the lead up to 2 now for the Pacers. A minute 50 left in the 3rd. Curry outside. Drains the 3-pointer. 12 points for him.
It will be a rare night that you're going to outdo Stephen Curry in a game of batching threes.
And the Pacers call time here. You look at James, what a contribution.
Good decision to regather. Talk it over. Your main concern now is how to slow this guy down on the offensive end.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Howard. Indiana also making some changes. Scola comes in for Roy Hibbert, and it's Watson in for George. 1:37 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Watson's shot is off. Down low, and Davis pulls it down.
Because of the defensive attention he draws, KD generally has good passing angles to work with.
Now, here's Watson. Not a lot of room. West finds Scola. And the dunk by Scola.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Now Turner following Durant's 3-point attempt. The kick out to Scola. They double him with James. West. That one, no good. Nice defense from KD. Harden inside the 3-point line. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Unselfish play by Stephen Curry. Boy, he's moving it around.
Watson, the pass to West. And here's the fast break. Durant. Here's the lob, and LeBron flies through the air.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Watson, the pass to Hill. here's Watson, guarded by Kerr. Here's West. That's another one for him, his 5th in just 7 shots. Here's James. Releases from the wing and drills it. James has got 6 in the quarter.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
For Indiana, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. And he makes the first.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Watson. Left side, KD fires the 3. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
Coaches always talk about closing quarters strong. Can't do it much better than that.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. The 2010s team out in front as they end the third quarter on a 14-6 run. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. On the court for Indiana, they've got Ian Mahinmi. Smith is out there with Scola. Then it's Watson, and it's George in the 2-guard.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Howard, the pass away. From downtown, Luis Scola with the rebound. Pacers trail by 9. Outside, George. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the 2010s team. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Court vision is Paul's superpower. He sees everything on the court.
And here's Watson. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pass to Scola. He feeds it to George. From 12 feet out. And it's sent back by Howard. And here's the break. Floats it up for James. Paul with the bucket. And the 2010s team leads by 13.
You can't guard Chris Paul on these floaters. He knows when to go with it.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for the Pacers. Johnson comes in for Smith. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, D.A.?
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thank you, David. Into the lane. Watson, the pass to George. No good again that time. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Now, here's Watson, defended by Paul. And stolen by James. And here comes the break. Popped up there for Wade. And it's Wade with the jam.
Surprising the defense. Alley-oop to the veteran. Wade saying, I'm going to keep on coming until they catch up with me.
So it's the Pacers now. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Pass to Johnson. Hibbert with it. Dwight Howard pulls it in.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Yeah, easy call.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 2010s team.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. David West, he's checked in for Skoll. Turner comes in for Johnson. And George Hills subbed in for C.J. Watson. And the dunk by James.
And production, one of the things James does best. He's so skilled at finding shots for himself.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. It's Hill on the wing. He's guarded by Howard. And Hibbert with the basket on the assist by Hill.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Hibbert's gone 6 of 10 shooting tonight from the field. Curry outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now the pass to Hill. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And Hill very steady at the free throw line. Not the guy you want to give any cheap fouls against.
First free throw is good.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line. Not missing their chances when they get them.
Both free throws good from Hill. Here's the 2010s team with the ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they belong to 6 points.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Pacers trail by 15. Turner looking around. LeBron with the block.
Gotta be careful when LeBron James is nearby. He is too smart.
Curry, good.
And he is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you had any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And it's Indiana's ball. It's an 18-point game. For 3, Hill. Here's West. And Curry pulls it down.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
James has got 17 now, just in the second half.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way. Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
From past the arc, and that's good. Stephen Curry for 3. Curry's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the 2010s team. Hibbert with a screen on Howard. Hill passes to George. A 3-ball. Bangs home the trifecta.
I love how competitive Paul George is, coming right back with his own 3.
Here's Curry with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 21 in the game.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Here's West. That shot off. Some solid defense there from KD. Harden finds Curry. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Paul George.
Love what Paul George is doing right there, spotting those wide open guys.
From deep, Harden. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The 3 from George. Kevin Durant with the rebound. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the 2010s team. Count it.
Stephen Curry putting the defense in no man's land, possessing quick feet and a fast release.
West outside. The feed to Hibbert. And it's sent back by KD. On the wing, Harden. 3-pointer. So the 2010s team wins it. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.